of yoga practices in the Hatha tradition, there is more of a focus on holding the poses for a long period of time. So for example, we might hold a pose for 3 or 4 minutes. And what this does is it allows us to get into the tissues and the fascia and that web of material that surrounds our bones and muscles. And that allows us to release things that we're holding on to. So I'd like to introduce you to one of my favorite postures, which is shoelace pose. This is a posture that will help find some ease in the hips and in the joints. You want to sit on something, maybe a blanket that's folded up, or if you're extra long-legged, like my husband is, you can take a bolster, and this will raise the hips up so that the pelvis tilts forward and the knees are coming down. Now, if there's space under the knees, you can take blocks or maybe some books at home to put underneath the knees. And here, once again, take a deep breath in and exhale through the mouth. Taking the legs out in front of you, start to bend the left foot in, bringing the heel in towards the right hip. And you can take the other foot and bring it on top of the other leg. So you can bring it on top of the thigh, or maybe bring it in more towards the left hip. And here there might be some space under the knees, so you can use a block, or you can use a bolster or a pillow for that space. Or if you have a towel at home, you can just roll it up. So inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. You can start to bend at the waist, just bringing your torso over your thighs. Start to feel where the sensation is. There's no need to push. There's no need to force a movement. And if you start to feel any tingling or a twinging or any pain, please start to back off. In Yin yoga, there's a contrast from typical Yang practices in that we're allowing the muscles to release and allowing the body to get into the deeper tissues and ligaments and even the bones, along with this web of fascia that covers all of our muscles and bones throughout the body. By allowing the body to release in this way, we can let go of deeper tissues and sometimes deeper emotions and things that we're holding on to. And if the head is just hanging out, you can maybe build a tower here, taking your blocks, and maybe just resting the head on the block. If you notice the mind start to wander, just gently bring yourself back to the sensation that you're feeling. If it's in the hips or in the waist or in the body or in the low back, start to breathe into that sensation. And note that the body is always moving and shifting. So if you feel like you can't really feel the sensation anymore, you can lower your blocks and start to lower the body a little bit deeper into the pose. Taking a deep breath, pressing the hands into the mat or the floor to come up. And the juiciest part of yin is going into the rebound pose, which is the resting posture that will allow you to feel all that energy that you've just stretched out and moved in your body. Allow that chi to start flowing through the body again. I invite you to come into a relaxing posture of your own and stay there for a minute or two. And don't forget to do the other side. So you can take this video back, go back to the beginning, and do the other side so the hips are not imbalanced. I hope you enjoyed this, and may you enjoy the rest of the day. Namaste.